We are live.
Yes.
I am the Master Shake, the supervillain. What's up?
I am Robbie J, the popper of the platformer, the single player slayer, and of course, your most... I don't even know where we're going with that. So...
He's got to work on his intro.
Hey, my intro is good. I should have stopped at 2. But it's the rule of 3. So I'm going to come up with a third one when we come back because sadly, guys... This is going to be our season finale. We are going to be taking a break for a while. We've got the holidays coming up, which also means treacherous weather, and this is a little bit of a travel for me, but we promise we won't be gone too long because we've got cool things to look forward to, even coming right up.
And we're gonna try to sprinkle like some gameplay vids in there or something like that. I got a lot of plans because we have too many good moments that you guys don't get to see. That I'm really tired of not being recorded and posted. I'm not trying to be like some pseudo reality star and vlog my whole life, but goddamn, like we have too many funny gaming moments to not get them posted.
Oh, absolutely. So we're gonna look into getting some good online gameplay matches. Like you guys got to see some of our Mario parties if we can get them up and running. But we've got we can do like Sackboy. We got a lot of things that are me and Shake, or we'll get the girls involved because it's always fun.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, like we did when we played Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Yeah, we need way more of that. Way more.
Yep, way more of that. All right, but so this is rough, man. So this is technically our second season finale we've ever done.
I know, right?
But this is the first one for YouTube. So for those that are just...
We'll work on like I said, my big plan, one of my goals for next year is to work on getting all of those videos up. And then, just doing better content and doing even more,
Yeah. Upgrading to better equipment. I know we're going to be investing in a lot of stuff, but, I still think we're doing pretty good.
I think
This is a huge upgrade. When we get the Facebook videos and you just see the plain maroon wall all the time, that occasionally we'd hang something from in the background.
Exactly.
We have definitely stepped up the scenery, to say the least.
The production value's going up a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So, without having much left to really, I don't know what we got to really we did get the Game Awards. You want to
Yeah, we did the Game Awards. Alan Wake 2.
All right.
What's weird is that's what I equate the Game Awards to, because that was my pop. Yeah. That was not only my pop, but I always thought I appreciated Alan Wake for what it was. Yeah. But I always said it was really I'm just you're teetering on, because Stephen King, you can either be a thriller or you can be horror. Yeah. And Alan Wake felt like thriller Stephen King, but I'm this could be so much more as horror.
Yeah, of course.
And so the fact that they're going survival horror and it looks intense, I'm just...
Yeah. It was a lot of decent stuff. There was a lot of sleepy stuff, but there was definitely a lot of...
Yeah, but all in all, there were more announcements there than at E3, so...
Yeah, what are you going to do? Exactly.
Yeah, what you going to do?
I got a dope new character announcement for King of Fighters 15. I will admit, Forspoken is drawing me in a little more. The more I see of it, it looks a lot cooler.
Yeah, I'm all for Forspoken at this point.
One of my favorite things, because I've been into the side-scrolling, roguelite genre, that, what was it?
Death Can Wait?
What was it? Damn it, it was the one with the Grim Reaper, the little skeleton Grim Reaper. It looked just like a cartoon. I can't remember the name. It just left my head.
Oh, man. Are you sure it's not Death Can Wait? No.
No, it was something like God damn it. Yeah, the one with the Grim Reaper. There's too many.
There's Death's Door.
I'll put it in when I figure it out, when I edit the video, I'll make sure I put the name right above my head.
These dumbasses couldn't think of.
Yeah, right. But yeah, it was some pretty dope stuff in there. So a lot of stuff to get excited for the new year for. Yeah. Horizon, of course.
Horizon, yes, a new trailer. We're getting a lot of new content for that, even through their Facebook and everything. They've been posting daily videos. I don't know if you'd call them dev diaries or not, but we've gotten to see a few of the different outfits and a few of the different beasts that we get this time, and I'm just super excited. I loved Horizon so much, and I can't wait.
I'm actually going to play through the first one on PS5. I just downloaded it to my PS5.
Man, You're in for a treat. You never got to go through that, did you?
Yeah, I just didn't. I just didn't play. I want to try that PS5 this whole ray tracing. You know, that 4K update.
Ray tracing.
Right, all of those fancy words. So yeah,
so much ray tracing.
Now I will say it was a while ago, so I don't remember a lot. So it's gonna feel good because I don't remember a lot about it.
You know what's funny? That's what I did too. When we first went into lockdown, I restarted Horizon Zero Dawn, and because it was on my shelf and I was burning through games left and right. Right at the beginning where they're all like, don't go anywhere, don't do anything, stay there, clench tight, you know. So I clenched tight with a controller in hand, and I mopped through like 18 games super quick. One of them was Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm not talking like I just did the story. I went and did almost all of it. I damn near platinum the game.
Oh, damn.
The only thing I did...
You played Horizon.
Yeah, and the DLC, the Frozen Wilds DLC, I played that too. That is where I got a little lazier with it, though, because I'm like, man, I just struggled through this whole game. I'm not struggling with the expansion, okay? So I didn't really fight through some of the challenges on there, because the weapon challenges... They're really cool for people that want to master them, but the weapons challenges just pissed me off. Because I'm like, you want me to be I took it down. What else do you want from me? Just stop withholding good stuff. You know, the thing is dead. You asked it dead. I make it dead. Now you give me the overpowered sword that turns out to just look overpowered, but not actually be overpowered. Yeah. That's the RPG life. Look at how wicked that sword, and it's got lower stats than what I'm carrying.
R.I.P. to the NRS fans who all was hoping for an announcement from Ed Boon, from our Lord and Savior Ed Boon, and we got nothing. Yeah, there was a huge Mortal Kombat 12 rumor going around, and we got nothing, no announcement. And English NRS has supposedly got like 3 different things in the works right now as far as the rumors go. They got a Marvel versus DC, a Mortal Kombat like trilogy super HD port, fucking Mortal Kombat 12, which was supposed to combine all 3 of the recent ones, the 9, 10, and 11, all of the assets from all of them, so all of the characters would be in. It's some weird shit like that. There's a lot of big rumor mills, but we got nothing, and Twitter was on fire, and it was hilarious. RIP to those announcements, to the announcement we didn't get.
Yep. Also, RIP to the announcement of Jack 4. That was heavily rumored, leading up to it, but... And that's why I didn't want to tell you, and that's why I didn't tell you about it.
I mean, I don't want to, really go too far off, because we'll spend hours on it. But what do you think it would have been? Do you think it would have been a continuation of the Wasteland timeline, or do you think they would have found some way to whittle it back to where he was more simpler?
I think what I would have liked to see is one of 2 things. I would have loved to see a full, not remake or even reboot, but more of a reimagining, kind of like what they did with the Ratchet and Clank the PS4 game. I would love that kind of a care for the first game.
I'd like that for Sly Cooper too.
Going back to the good old precursor orbs, looking like Spyro, just with a weasel instead of a dragon and a firefly. I would like that, or let's fully reboot the series, but keep it with that same tone of 2 and 3, and start a new story, new adventure, similar settings, similar features, similar weapons, updated gameplay. If you're gonna do Jack, instead of just doing a Jack 4, just give us make it look like The Rock popped out, but he's got Jack's ears. And then all of a sudden, Charlie Day just comes up out of nowhere, and he's the new Daxter.
Yep. That'd be dope.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson for Jack, and Charlie Day for Daxter.
Day is Daxter.
Sony, you like money, we like money.
I'd watch that. I'd watch it.
I'd go broke.
Hell yeah.
That's Michael Cera's Shaft all over again.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, what else do we get? We got a bunch of junk for the Video Game Awards. Anything else that really excited you?
Shang-Chi staring at Master Chief's ass was a highlight.
that meme I sent you was hilarious.
Oh my god, because he was. I'm like, what is he staring at? And he's like, oh, I'm just watching somebody play Halo on Twitch. And he sent me that meme of him just staring at just that Donkey Kong of an ass that Master Chief carries around.
The fucking Game Awards. What did you think of? I don't really care for the performances.
I don't care for the performances. I don't care for the awards.
Never do.
I really don't. It Takes Two, I will back up. I say yes.
I love that developer. That guy is awesome.
But to be fair, I supported everybody that was up for it.
Yeah.
Any of the games that were up for the category, and that's because the thing is, it's the same thing when I don't understand music awards and stuff like that. Art is supposed to be subjective.
Yeah.
So all you're doing is you're awarding the popular vote.
Yeah.
And with everything online, the fact that you still can't get a PS5 thanks to Scalper should let you know that anything that has an online voting system
doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. It all depends on who's the smartest of the fans that can make bots do it for them in droves. Which, again, you guys, we like money, you like money, let's make it happen. Drive up our numbers a little bit. Get us some sponsorships. We do not condone that in any way, shape, or form, masters of Google, YouTube, and here, therefore.
I was about to say, I'm nervously cautious for Sonic Frontiers.
I am as cautious for Sonic Frontiers as I am for Kirby and The Last of Us.
I think Kirby and The Last of Us though is going to be. I find I don't have as much caution as I do Sonic. Kirby doesn't have as much of a bad rap. He just has bad gimmicks. Even those games are still a lot of those games. People still love his games. They're just, when I look at them, I go, why did he need a robot?
The way I saw it was we come so far past this.
Yeah, you know, it's like the analogy I always use. You ever gotten a superhero toy and then the superhero has like a dumb accessory? Like why would Thor need a motorcycle? It's like getting a Thor with a motorcycle. Like, why did you need... It's Thor. I just cared about the fact it's Thor. I didn't need his dumb motorcycle with rocks for wheels.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that's how I look at when games do that. When they give these characters super unnecessary gimmicks. It's like getting a toy that has an unnecessary accessory.
Yeah, exactly. Like what's his name? What did Migo do? Was it $1 Million Man or somebody where you could look through like their eye and it was like a kaleidoscope? I'm like, who's that for?
Who's that for?
Like... You would have given that to me as a kid. Be like, you want me to look through what?
Right. So yeah, but the Kirby, the Last of Us Kirby, I didn't really feel that same tension because I was like, it kind of fit a little bit.
Yeah, like if it was anything, if it felt natural for anybody, it felt natural for him.
The Sonic one, it didn't really. All it gave me was. Okay, they're literally just doing like everybody else. The world is gonna look like goddamn Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
The best meme was floating around Twitter. It was a picture of like Master Chief, Link, the new trainer from Arceus, and Sonic all standing on the same hill together. And it was like the legend. It was like the legend of Sonic. Infinite Arceus or something like that. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, because literally everybody's doing the same.
Everybody is literally on Zeta Ring right now.
Yeah, everybody wants to do that Breath of the Wild, big open world, big huge foresty
lots
world.
Lots of freaking green. Yeah. Lots and lots of freaking green.
Because I watched the review and it actually, like, I agreed with this review. They was like, my only biggest issue with Halo is literally only one damn biome. It's just forest.
Yeah,
and mountains.
It's just mountain and forest.
It's just mountain, forest, and the little frontier structures. That's it.
Well, they said it was Halo Infinite. It's infinite grass.
It's infinite grass and rocks and dirt. There's no snow. There's no deserts. There's no.
And if you miss the grass that you're not on, just look up. It's right there. It's literally right there.
More grass and mountains.
Because in this world, yes, the Earth is flat, but it's still in a freaking circle.
Yeah. So yeah, that was and I agreed. I completely agreed with that.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm right there with you on that.
Yeah. So in the Sonic, him running, I imagine him running around the world. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, there was a guy a few years ago. He used the Unreal 4 engine and made an open world and made Sonic, and he was running around in this open world. It was beautiful because the guy, like, he was sick. He made, like, it looked like he was running around the freaking Zeta Halo ring, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm literally picturing that when I picture Sonic Frontiers and they tell me it's open world. I just okay, that's cool. What is he doing this for? I got to talk with a buddy of mine who's another huge Sonic fan, and he was asking me my opinion. I said, okay, if you're gonna give me an open world Sonic game, why am I running around this world? Now you have to make that part interesting.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times Sonic just gets off on the gimmick of, this big fancy huge roller coaster level that lasts like 3 minutes. Oh, you're going to stop Eggman and you're going to meet other little critter pals that Shadows and Knuckles and all that stuff. Okay, now all that's established. What the hell is he doing? Why does he need this big world to run around?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think there's more to it than what we're seeing.
Okay.
I think we're not just going to be playing as Sonic.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be. I feel like they're going to drop a hammer on us, and this is going to be like the Mario Odyssey for Sonic.
Ooh. Okay.
Like, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up that big, but I'm like, they have to at this point understand how much of a disappointment they've been.
Yeah.
At this point,
that's why I say cautiously excited. Where I like the idea, but
it's like, have you learned your lesson?
Yeah.
Yes. Is this another lesson? And how many times are we gonna have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. I'm. Like I said, cautiously excited. Let's see where they go with it. But that actually does sound playing as more than one character does sound really like plausible.
Yeah.
Now that you say that.
Yeah. But we'll dip a toe.
Could you imagine like actually running around as like Knuckles looking for Master?
Oh, I wouldn't be anybody else. I'm
sorry. Like classic Sonic Adventure 2 style, but now you have a huge open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. We didn't even think about that. I always keep forgetting about it, and you always remind me about Sonic Adventure. Mm-hmm. Because to me, Sonic's always going to be the grass, Green Hill Zone, which this looks like it's just infinite Green Hill Zone.
I know, right?
Hopefully,
I hope not.
They say Frontiers though, so I really hope that
I want to go to.
We're gonna incorporate a lot of like the movie shit where he toss a ring and now we're in the casino. It's an open world. Give me an open world casino level. Ooh, shit! Yes.
Yeah. You going hell, yo?
See, I'm Sega.
Yo.
We like money too.
Yo. Like you said, just like some form of teleporting, some like a similar mechanic to what Ratchet and Clank just did.
Yeah,
with the whole switching and just going to another world like in a blink.
Yeah, but we don't need to get that technical with it. Please don't attempt that because Insomniac didn't deliver on what it looked like it would be.
Insomniac didn't even deliver.
And I trust Insomniac a lot more than I trust you at this point. Mm-hmm. So you're just do enough to gain our trust back, and then we'll let you get ambitious.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yep.
Last time we let them get ambitious, remember the Xbox 360 exclusive Sonic the Hedgehog? Yeah. That eventually made its way to PlayStation because Xbox couldn't support
Sonic 06. That's what there were a lot of Sonic 06 memes floating around after that trailer went up on the Video Game Awards.
Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah. Well, I
actually enjoyed Sonic Unleashed a little bit.
If you have a chance, I don't know if you get a chance, because I ain't gonna lie, I thought about doing it since I've been watching it. Did you know that 3 Sonic games that were originally on the Xbox 360 got 4K 60 frame per second upgrades on the Xbox Series X? I have been watching because it is kind of dope to watch because the guy is like super sick at the game. I have been watching Sonic Unleashed gameplay, 60 frame per second in 4K. It actually looks like a better game. Even the Werehog part.
Wow.
Because the Werehog isn't moving. He's not locked at 30 frames per second. He's actually at 60 frames per second. It actually looks good. Yeah.
Ooh.
I went and looked it up. Sonic Unleashed was 14. Sonic Generations was the other one, which is also beautiful as hell, 4K.
I saw that the other day and thought, because I still have it in my library. Mm-hmm. So I saw it and I thought about downloading that because I wanted to play the Generation. I enjoyed Generation.
Well, they definitely got 4K 60 frame per second upgrades. The other one, which I own, Sonic All-Stars Racing Transformed, it is a completely different game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's dope.
Man, remember the first Sonic and Sega All-Stars racing? Me and you played the shit.
Remember Sonic and Sega All-Stars Tennis?
Oh, Superstar Tennis? Oh, man.
You and Rich, dude.
You were such an asshole on that. But we were so competitive. We were competitive. We had really big in-store competitions with that,
Yeah.
Fight for New York was an in-store competition for a little bit until I got tired of you kicking my ass.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur 4, which you trained me,
4, and you
got me to beat Brad, and then I got too big for my britches, and I put money on it, and when I put money on it, I lost.
One of my other big competitions with the homie Rich, NBA Street Home Court.
Oh,
that was my
NBA
shit.
Street Home Court.
God. Oh man,
I can't believe we forgot about that when we did the countdown. I'm just like, because I was going through the achievements and starting at the bottom. I'm just like, yeah, NBA Street Home Court. NBA Street Home Court. How did we forget? How did we forget about that? Maybe we forgot it like we forgot Def Jam Icon. Just like
because compared to the other 3, it was the worst, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't Def Jam Icon. It just wasn't as good as the other 3, but it was HD and it was next gen, so we dealt with it.
Yeah.
We still played it and we dealt with it for what it was.
And for some reason, it was during that. It really was like the 360. I always said was our real, true meter of the jump in gaming.
Yep.
Because that was the bridge from. That was the bridge to high definition.
Yeah.
High definition.
PS4 to PS5 isn't that much.
No, and not even PS3 to PS4 to be honest, because PS3 and the 360 kind of reset the status. They're like, this is where gaming takes a turn.
Yeah.
And it did. But we're also seeing with this, we're seeing that technology has advanced so far that we're longing for them to pull it back.
Yeah.
And that's why things like Hades, and that's why things like
Dead Cells, all of the best games are like sprite based.
They look like
RPGs
they don't belong
or side scroller. Yeah.
You look like the asshole that just bought a PS5 to play Madden.
Yeah.
Because you're sitting there with 16-bit graphics.
Right. Yep.
And that's a game that just released yesterday.
And then what's crazy though, what I know we both have discovered is those games are fire.
They're so good.
The gunk looks like something that would have been on 360, and it is fire.
The gunk looks like a really polished PS1 game, but it's fantastic. I wouldn't say I'm not going to put it on Game of the Year, but man,
it's still right. No, just
that's a
they're
killer experience.
Fire.
Yeah, it's just like
they're just dope.
You run through it. Great experience. Yep. You don't have to, and I don't have to like I told him, and that's the only person I told.
And I tried it for myself, and I went, yeah. It made me feel. It had so many. It was like Space Luigi's Mansion. It was like Space Blinks the Time Sweeper. It gave me so many vibes of so many older games. And I was like, this is fire.
Yep. And with the cleaning mechanic, it felt like Luigi's Mansion, but also Mario Sunshine at the same time, because I'm using Luigi's Mansion's tactics with the vacuum, but I'm cleaning the world like I'm Super Mario Sunshine. So everything comes back to Mario, except this is about ladies who say the word shit a lot. I like that. We are so far past the 30 seconds I can say shit if I want.
But
I know we're timing it.
Yeah, what else? I mean, before we get out of here, do we got any other things from the Game Awards that really stood out to you?
Nothing really. Like, Alan Wake 2 was my big pull. Like, Hellblade 2, hold on one second, the gameplay demo?
Yes,
the most cinematic gameplay demo I've ever seen?
Yeah, that was sick.
I was sitting there, and did you go and see how much of it's actually controlled?
No.
Because normally when you see something like that, I'm like, I'm sure somebody's just holding up on the analog stick. But no, there's actually some interaction in there.
Oh,
like when she got that, that's part of the controls, and the controls that you'll learn through it.
Oh, that's lit.
So yeah, I'm super. I was a huge fan of the first one. If you haven't played Senua's Sacrifice, Hellblade, it's on Game Pass.
It's on PlayStation 2. It's on it's
on all of them, but Game Pass.
Yeah.
Well, that's because brought to you by Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass.
We need that Xbox sponsorship.
Exactly.
The way we talk about Game Pass.
Oh yeah, we love you, Game Pass. We love Game Pass.
It's dope, man.
Shit, I'll just keep plugging you if you just pay for my annual subscription. To be honest.
All right.
At this point, anything. We love you so much. I know we said nothing about how much we don't like fanboys, but we'll fanboy out for you.
It's Game Pass.
I'm just sitting here,
so is it really fanboy? I mean, PlayStation's about to do the same thing. If it's as good, we'll fanboy that one too. But it probably won't be.
But it's tier based. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like subscribing to Peacock. It's like, do you want the free one that gets you no original content? Do you want Do you want to pay to have original content with ads, or do you want the sex and just pay for exactly? And that's what I feel like this is gonna be like. This is gonna be like, here, do you want to play like 5 PS1 games nobody cares about? Like, how many times can you play like in its original ROM status Parappa the Rapper? You're gonna play it for one afternoon and just go. This
that's gonna be one of the first 5.
Exactly.
You already know it is.
And they're gonna be like, that's like $2.99.
Exactly.
Then for $20 a month, we'll let you play a PS2 game. Like Okage Shadow King.
Oh my god.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna reach even farther. Like Dark Cloud.
Oh no.
Oh no, hold on. Do I have another one in there? Dark Cloud 2.
Dark Cloud.
The game that I thought was so bad that no way it could deserve a sequel, and it got one. Yet so many good games didn't get one.
Jeez.
But it's, and then they'll be like, and for $1,000 a year, we'll let you play one brand new first-party PS5 title a year.
Jeez. And you're probably right too. That don't even sound too far off.
No, it's not. We'll see. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's just PlayStation now left a bad taste in my mouth, and Game Pass was the Listerine. Yeah. So it's hard to follow Listerine with anything, especially orange juice. So don't come with orange juice, because we're gonna.
His metaphors, his bars. Yo.
Oof, yeah. I don't know where that came from, but that's good. I'm gonna clip that and put it on TikTok.
Oh man!
Don't bring the The moral of the story is don't bring orange juice
to a Listerine fight. Or?
No, just don't bring orange juice.
Don't bring. Okay.
And then they gotta be like, don't bring orange juice, and then they gotta sit through like 25 minutes of me backing until we get to my orange juice with Listerine metaphor.
Right. Okay.
This is brought to you by Listerine. Listerine. We do 4 straight non-quitting hours of Demon Souls remake on the PS5. It is in the house because I like to torture myself with things. I still have not put it in. I'm paused.
He gives you church children, and he's gonna tell you how good gonna fit, and it is my favorite thing. So now every time do you? Every time you see him like this, you see him, I'm older,
It's another one of those games that makes me look at Sony and go, what are you guys doing? Why is Ratchet and Clank the only 2 people you care about when you have Jack and Daxter, Sly Cooper, and all his friends? We just watched the top 10 list and it made me hungry.
It's just a port. Let's see here. Blah blah. March was dry. Yakuza 6, but
I've played the Yakuza since having Game Pass. Because I'll be honest, I've always known them, but I didn't really grow up with them like that. It's like